Never in a million years did I think that I would have a studio, that I would be releasing music, that I would be releasing music on my own labels, or that I'd be releasing music on other people's labels, or I'd be collaborating with some great people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I graft my butt off. I really graft my butt off to do this stuff. I spend a lot of hours in here doing this sort of stuff. I stopped DJing. I didn't listen to music too often, really. I focused on other things in my life. I wanted to set up a business and do other things and like follow different passions that I had at the time. And then also at the time, I had a bad accident too, which kind of was a final nail in the coffin for me. It wasn't. I'd love to always excuse my whole sabbatical based on the accident that happened to me. I was attacked in South London one night. I have no idea what actually happened. I fractured my skull. I'm partially deaf in my left ear now due to that, and I have permanent tinnitus. So that would be like an easy one, like to pin it on, because that happened. That's why I fell out of it. But it wasn't really. But I walked away, for a while. But I never really. That whole passion never really leaves you, really. So around 2010, my brother Anthony Campbell, he moved down from Scotland to live with me, and he said to me, look, I really want you to take me to these places that you used to go to, you used to always talk about, such as the Cross and Turnmills and things like that. And I said, well, you know what, I'm not really into that kind of thing anymore, or don't really go out so much. But anyway, so he said to me, look, please, I just want to go and experience these things that you spoke about. So I took him to the Cross. He got completely hooked on the whole house music vibe. And then I suppose, a couple of years went by, and he said, well, would you ever think about getting back into it again? Maybe we should, maybe run a party, or, would you think about DJing again? And to be honest with you, I'd sold all my equipment, which was like a bad move. So top tip, if you have turntables, do not sell them, because that's like a bad idea. So I said, well, I don't know, maybe. So he started dabbling in DJing or whatever. He got booked for a little party, and he said to me, look, I'm playing at this party, why don't you come along and play too? So I did, and really from there, that just kind of sparked it again, but tenfold what it was before, So together then we ran a party for probably about 4 or 5 years or so, called Open, at various places in East London, which was super fun. And to be honest, as that time has gone by, it just made the flame bigger and bigger and bigger inside me, just to continue doing what I love, So I started Elliot Project because I wanted some kind of freedom to just to do what I wanted. And at the time, I love ambient music and kind of off the wall kind of stuff too, all under the electronic genre. So I was making some kind of weird bits also, and there was a track I made called Aroline. And I just thought, you know what, I don't know what to do with it. I didn't have the confidence to go out to other labels. So I just thought, you know what, I'll set up another label, call it Elliot Project. Elliot is my middle name. That, as a kid, I never really liked, but I actually quite like it now. So I did a few live gigs. I did them in Berlin. I did a few in Berlin. I've done a few in London. I suppose the reason I did that is kind of to challenge myself a little bit. To play live is no easy task. It's super difficult. To be able to play your own material for a set length or whatever it is like a real challenge. And I really wanted to test myself to see if I could do it. I've done it. I wouldn't necessarily say it's something that I'd excel in and something that I want to do all of the time, because DJing is like my main background. And I actually turned down a few live bookings because, you know what, it can get difficult because you're concentrating on normal life stuff. You're concentrating on trying to make records and make music, concentrating on buying records and DJing and trying to get better and better at it. To then also be doing a live thing, it's like, so that's a challenge. It's a lot of time, you need a lot of time. I suppose I like to challenge myself. I like to push myself to the limit. But on the other hand, you kind of need to know where your limits are and just perfect where you are. Maybe I kind of thought before, if I can do this, I can do that, and I can do this and do that, people would be like, oh, wow. But you know what? Just sometimes concentrate on the core things and just be damn good at those. And that's, that's cool. If that fulfills you, then do that. So far I've been fortunate to play in Romania, in Cluj, Moscow, Lisbon. I've played in Galway in Ireland. I have played in Berlin quite a few times, which is fantastic. Playing abroad is incredible for me. It's like really incredible because the vibe's always so much different than London. Let's say I'm playing in Glasgow for Platform 18 with some of Detroit's absolute legends, so I'm eternally grateful for that booking. That's like incredible with Carl Craig, Derek May, Derek Carter. That's like, yeah, it's a dream come true for me. And the guys at Platform 18, Ivan Kutz, who runs that event, is it's off the wall. I mean, this is like a massive thing in Glasgow, so that's incredible. Looking forward to playing in Wales. Yeah, Wales. I mean, biggest musical highlight so far has been, without question, to be invited to collaborate with my good buddy Steve O'Sullivan from Mosaic Records. That's, yeah, I mean, that kind of just says it all, really. You know, for an absolute legend to say, do you fancy doing a collaboration together, was like, yeah, I mean, that was pretty mind blowing. You know, there's been of course lots of highlights, you know, especially DJ gigs and things like that, and playing abroad, and, you know, had some amazing sets and things have gone so well, and meeting so many amazing people. But that, yeah, for sure, is, yeah, that's always going to be the number one, always. A good friend of mine, John Osborne from Dread Records in Berlin, we always talk about this demon. The demon. Is the demon there? So we talk sometimes and say, is the demon there today? He says, no, the demon's not there today, everything's cool. I'll message him and say, you know what, yeah, music's going really well today in the studio, demon's definitely gone today. But then the following day, so you know what, the demon's back today. So that happens all the time. You just got to ride with it, you know, got to trust yourself. Sometimes, I suppose, as time's gone on, I've got a little more confident with it, and I have this little thing I say, you know when you know. So if you don't doubt it, and you actually think to yourself, I don't really give a damn what anyone says. You send it out to some friends or whatever, and they say, yeah, not too keen on that, not too keen, yeah, it's all right, it's okay. You know what, you just think, whatever. I know this is good. But that happens very, very seldom. But when it does, trust your gut, because it works. It does work. The people ask you, oh, what's your style? What's your sound? Those sorts of questions really irritate me, because I don't know. Yeah, come see. I do lots of different things. So, you know, one trick ponies, don't really impress me too much, really. You know, kind of, it's music. Like, try and cover it all. If you can try and cover it all, yeah, then I want to listen. I want to listen to what you're doing.
So what's your style? What's your sound?
Oh, fuck off.